No, you do not need to jack up your engine to change your plugs on a 2016 Subaru Crosstrek. I've been seeing people do it on the forums. You don't need to do it. It's an unnecessary step and hassle. There's no reason to unbolt the exhaust and do the motor mounts, none of that. Okay. But you need 14mm deep socket. Everybody says get the spark plug sockets. No. So what I have is a impact socket, and I have a Matco swivel, a 1-inch extension, and what is that, a 2.5-inch extension. And that's it. That's all you need. And the reason why you want the deep, not a spark plug socket, is because when you stick the spark plug in here, it stops right at the flange, right here, and the threads stick out like that. So it makes it easier to thread in. I'll show you in a minute here. I'll pause it and I'll take out the coils. Alright, we're back. I got the coils out. Just kind of let them do the dangle. And I already did the other side. And I figured I'd film this side because this doesn't take very long to do. So, see that? Watch. Socket, extension in the hole, right? Swivel. Connect that on up. Ta-da. See that? Lots of room. You have a harder time changing the spark plugs in a Hellcat or a Camaro. Alright. Cheapy Stanley ratchet. Why? Because it's got this cinema thingy on the back. Not a big deal. You really don't need it. I just like it. I'm doing this one-handed. See, that's where the spinema thing helps out. And voila, done. The only thing you have to do is you have to take it apart piece by piece as you're pulling it out, but that's not a big deal. So I'll take this out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pause it because I'm gonna need both hands here. So be right back. Okay, now that I got that loose, I'll get her out of here. And there it is. Got a little bit of carbon, but not too bad. Also in the forums, you have everybody saying change them at 60,000 or before. because you get so much carbon buildup in there, you'll destroy the threads, taking them out. You see, I got not very much carbon buildup. There's a little bit, but it's not terrible. And I mean, that's nothing. And you want to know how many miles I have on these?
Oh yes, how much I got?
175,000. About that. That's what the plug looks like at 175,000.
So this is the new one.
Not bad. It's burned away a little bit.
Anyways,
Caps opened up a little bit.
Plug.
So
A little bit of anti-seize.
that's the reason why I'm changing them.
Valve cover's leaking.
Kind of starting to pick up a
That ain't good.
little bit of detonation when the car shifts, and that's probably because we're
So that's what I'm
starting
talking
to put
about.
a lot of heat into the
Yeah, the flange.
plug here in the back strap
Type of
because the
socket.
gap has opened up.
But it easier to, you know,
anyway,
get her in there,
not
get her lined up.
motors
You might
not
not think
jacked
so,
up.
but it
Exhaust
does.
isn't
And also
off.
having an impact socket because
Under tray's not
how
off.
thick the socket is. It's not a thin wall socket on these
Easy.
Subarus.
Simple.
It fits
Don't
kind of snug in there,
people.
right?
You know,
So
I know the Foresters
lines it up
but
almost perfectly.
trickier,
So no rubber hose,
but
no nada.
you can do it, not a problem.
So I'll get this all back together.
This
Follow the instructions on
It's
your
a
box there
09 WRX.
with tightening, and
You just did remove a little bit more stuff on the top, but again, not a big deal, and that's the 2.5. So that's all for now, folks.
oh yes, how much I got?
About that socket.
So this is the new one.
Come on, focus.
Anyways, new plug, a little bit of anti-seize. Valve cover's leaking a little bit. That ain't good. We're gonna have to change that out, fix it. So that's what I'm talking about. See how the flange is just the top of the socket? Makes it easier to, you know, get her in there and get her lined up. You might not think so, but it does. And also having an impact socket because of how thick the socket is. It's not a thin wall socket on these Subarus. It fits kind of snug in there, right? So it lines it up almost perfectly. So no rubber hose, no nada. So I'll get this all back together. Follow the instructions on your box there with tightening, and good to go.